Hey girlies, welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to my eyes itch. What are we doing? Today we are going to talk about what they don't tell you about twins. Like, we're just going to talk about different things that they don't tell you about twins, different things that you guys might not know because you guys are not twins, things that you might not understand because you guys are not twins. Yeah, they get it. So basically, we are in a different setting. We're just gonna be chilling, like, and it's late at night. What time is it? It's probably like 9 o'clock. It's probably like 9 o'clock. So we just chilling, and we just wanted to do like a little different setting so that we can like vibe with y'all. So, is you? Okay. So basically, we just want to get into how stuff that you guys do not know about us being twins and how we feel and things like that. So we're gonna get started, bitch. Oh, blood. All right, so we're gonna get into this video, but if you are new, hi, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, you already know what to say. It's the goddamn twins for me. Period. Okay, so our first topic is going to be about self-identity. This is something that a lot of twins go through, like, and sometimes we don't like it. It's just like, sometimes it don't really bother us, but it bothers me. So basically what we mean by self-identity is that when people look at us, they look at us as one person instead of like two separate people. Right. So it bothers her, but to me, like, I don't really think it's really that deep. But on some occasions, it is like that deep. So like when we like, even with our parents when we was growing up, it's just like, oh, Kenya did something, so now it's Kenya and Kenyanah. It's Kenya and Kenyanah, or is it y'all did this or y'all did that. So I can like basically get into a fight or something, and it's like we both got into a fight. Yeah. Or it's like, oh, why she didn't do nothing about it, or why like it's just like if one of us got in trouble, we both got in trouble. We both got in trouble, which is like crazy because that basically takes a person's self away from them. Like it don't make you feel like you're your own person. Like, yeah. How would you feel walking around and you are basically being attached to someone. But it's not really someone. It's not a big deal, but because we always attached because we were born together. But imagine, because you know how when people be like, oh, how does it feel being twins or whatever? Imagine yourself, like you're not being a twin. Imagine yourself being attached to someone else and you're being blamed as one. Right, you understand? Or not even just blame. Like, it don't even have to be a negative connotation. It's like, even when we do something good, it's like we're both getting praise for something that one of us may have done. Yeah, and it kind of will make me, it make me feel some type of way, because like, if I get an A in class, it's like, if I get an A in class, it's just like, oh, the twins did it. Like, no, like nigga, that. I did that shit on my own. Fuck out of here. Yeah. And another thing with self-identity that me and Kenya, like, even with our social security numbers, like our socials are like so similar to each other. It's just off by like a couple numbers, and like banks confuse us. Yep. The IRS confuses us, which is crazy because they give you a social security number for a reason, for identity purposes, and still put us as one person. Like, they'll see, because it's off by one number, so they'll see hers and see mine and then combine it. Like, how, like, sometimes I be feeling like I want to change my social, but you can't do that. You can't do that, but so, it's just like, come on now. Like imagine if, I'm gonna use me for example, imagine if we didn't know each other, but we was born as
twins. I always say that.
Yeah, imagine we didn't know each other, and we was born separately, and I lived with my dad, and she lived with my mom or whatever, and she didn't come out the way she came out now. You know how much
issues that
we would have, so many issues, and if my mother and father was trying to hide that from us, it would be
like Parent Trap. On some
Parent Trap shit, they would get caught.
Yeah, and it's just not right because it's like we already get switched up.
Yeah,
people already switches us up
because we are identical, which makes it even fucking worse.
Yeah, so it's just like, come on now, can we just have our social security numbers? You know what I mean? Can we like?
We already got the same face. We already got that. Can we just have our identity?
Like, even like how? So my name is Kenyanah A. Davis. Hers is Kenyah S. Davis. Why the hell do they say Kenyanah S. Davis and Kenyah A. Davis? Like, how?
Write what you see.
How?
Just write what you see. Don't try to. Because I understand the IRS because they be seeing if people are trying to take other people's identities or whatever.
And
committing fraud. But just write what you see.
And then figure it out later. Don't try to put your own scenario together.
Her birthday's the same. So
their socials are
similar. So it's the same person. It's the same person. No. Like even with this gonna be the last little sum up, but even with our credit scores, her stuff is on my stuff and my stuff is on her stuff. Even with our car insurance,
the DMV,
our car insurance,
like how
our car. At one point, our car insurance was extremely high because they would put everything on her.
Imagine on her accidents on me, or everything on her, or everything on me.
Right. Imagine if we wasn't smart and we don't dig deep. Imagine that our cars would be like skyrocket high. And then when we explain it to them, it's like, this identity thing.
When we explain it to them, they really make it seem like we're doing something wrong.
And I want to say one more thing. With the credit, I wrote letters to the IRS. We sent each other pictures and stuff like that. They still did not
get it wrong.
They didn't get it right. They just don't get it right.
All right, so that's one thing that you guys don't know, which is that's something major to us.
Yeah,
especially the second part that we talked about.
And especially that we're getting older, we probably interested in getting houses and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then we gotta do this extra thing, this extra step because
we're twins, and which we didn't ask for. But okay, next topic is being compared.
Yeah. The thing is, when you compare, it's like we don't want validation.
Right.
So you don't have to compare us. Like we look at each other every day and we see that all we see is that we look alike. Yeah. We don't see nothing that you guys
see. Imperfection.
We don't see nothing that y'all see. So it's just like, well, not y'all, but people that do compare us. We don't see nothing that y'all see. So it's just like, we twins, we identical, and that's how we see ourselves. We don't want to know who eye is bigger. We don't want to know who butt is bigger.
Who lip is smaller.
Who head is bigger. Or who
weigh the most.
Who talk deeper. Who's taller. Who's smaller. Like, it's just like, we don't want, we just don't want the validation. Yeah. We just want to be twins and look alike. And that's it.
That's it. So, yeah. And it kind of made me sad sometimes because, I grew up with this person. I was born with this person. And when people start pointing stuff out, it's just like, I want to be more like that. It's just if her nose is bigger here, I want to have my nose like that. It's just it's a mental thing. Y'all give twins, y'all don't make us feel good when y'all do that. It makes us feel like, oh, if her butt is bigger than mine, maybe I want to go get something fixed because I want to be like her.
Yeah, and then it's just why are you even why are you looking that?
Why are you looking to compare?
Anyway? Yeah, you shouldn't be looking to compare. Well, me and her, we look so much alike, and we don't really get it that much. Yeah. But I can only imagine
with fraternal twins and what they go through,
when people do that, especially the ones that really look alike. Because I know some fraternity twins that look alike, but it's you can tell
that they're not.
Yeah, and it's just just don't do that because we don't like it.
Yeah, we don't like it. It don't make us feel good. Yeah. So another thing is, what you guys might know about, we're gonna talk about like relationships and friendships or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start with friendships.
This is like when we talking right now, this is really our lives. Like this is really raw. Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk about friendships first. Like, it's when you have a twin, it's hard to have
your own friends.
I'm just talking about friendship, period.
Okay.
It's hard to have friends because they see the dynamic between us two and they want that. So it's just like, if I'm nice, like I'll fix my sister hair, I'll do all that. But it's just like, oh, if you have a friend that comes in and they don't understand that dynamic that we have, it's just like, oh, they doing too much, or who they think they are, like,
or why you can't speak for yourself, like, you don't even believe that, why you can't speak for yourself. But most of the time when me and my sister have conversations with each other, we actually talk about things. We actually talk about things, and we agree on things and we disagree on things, and then come to like one conclusion. So you can't say, oh, she not thinking for herself, or she not doing this, or she not doing
just because y'all don't hear us talk. We talk about it.
We do, and that's why we come up with solutions, and we have the same type of mindset or end all be all, because it's like, we talked about it, we told each other what's right, how to do it, when it's wrong, and that solution is our solution that we came up with. It's not that one person is thinking for one another. It's just that's how we've been, like.
And another thing, like my sister, I'm the more like laid back twin, and she's like the more like, oh, who said this about my sister? Like like they would kind of make me feel like a little insecure about that too, like especially like with friendships. They think that I'm scared of my sister. Yeah, but it's not that I'm scared of her. It's just like she knows she's more aggressive.
It's like that. It's like when I was
like, why would
I got the aggression and she got the Kenyah can be an aggressor, but it's just like I'm natural with it. Like it just come like that. Like
if we ever get into a fight or something, Kenyanah gotta be like, Kenyah, beat that bitch up. Like I won't just be like, she gotta give me no, like not.
I gotta give her like a little push.
She gotta give me a push, like cause not that I need validation from her or whatever like that. I just don't want to do anything wrong. If you understand what I'm saying, like she has to be like,
Kenyah, like that's not right. You gotta defend. I'm like that with her son and everything too. Like, oh, Kenyah, that's not right. That's not right. I just give her a little push, like, and it's been that way. So it's like it's normal to us. Yeah. And if I say something wrong, giving that push, she's gonna correct me. Right. And what's another thing about friends? Like, I don't really have any friends. Well, Kenyah had friends or whatever, but all our lives, I don't really have friends. Like, and the friends that I do have, it's just like they don't come between me and my sister. Like,
because I don't think it ever goes that far.
They actually admire like our relationship. So, So with friends, I can't really say much.
It's hard to keep them. That's it.
Yeah, it is hard to keep them. Because what do they do? It's like, it's just one thing that I do notice is like, I kind of feel like when Kenyah have her friends, because Kenyah attracts more people than me. I don't know why, but I just really feel like she do. But when the people that she do attract, it just like, I kind of feel like they kind of want my place. I might be wrong for saying it, but I feel like they kind of want my place because we so closed, and like it's like the bond it can't break, and it's just like it don't work out.
It don't make them feel good that our bond is so strong, and they can't find anything like that. Yeah, so it's kind of special when you have a twin and you're close with them. It's special because you can't find a friend like that. Anybody could come and go. Like, I don't feel like my sister could come and go. It's just like we argue, we there the next day. She cannot come and go.
I get mad. We argue. Don't get us wrong. I argue with this girl, and I get mad. I can talk. I cannot talk. I cannot not talk to her after 24 hours. Right. I'm over it. It's like nothing never ever happened. Yeah. And that's it.
All right. So now we did friendships. Now relationships.
What relationships? Just sometimes with relationships, I just kind of feel like It's just like with friendships. It's just like they don't like our bond. It's just like I always gotta be around her. I always want to go out with her. It's just like I don't know how to say help me. I'm trying to think. It's just like they just don't understand. Like, and it's all relationships. It's always the same. Just like they don't get it.
Well, yeah, I agree. Like, even with, to speak on a more positive note about like relationships, I feel like even like with like previous relationships or whatever like that I had,
it's like they in a relationship with her too. It's basically like that, but
it's just us. It's us three. Like, for an example, if I'm in a relationship with somebody and if they buy me something for my birthday, they gotta buy her something because if they don't buy her something, they'll feel guilty about it. Mm-hmm. So it kind of make me, not all the time, but sometimes it kind of make me feel like a little. I don't know how to explain it.
It's bad.
Yeah.
If people buy me gifts.
Yeah, cause it kind of make you feel like. Wait. Hold on. It kind of make you feel like you not.
I don't feel like that
because I don't think it ever happened to you. Like your people don't do that.
Wait, what you saying? If they don't buy you a gift?
No, if they do, like sometimes
if they buy both of us a gift.
Yeah, sometimes it's not a special thing for me. I'm like,
sometimes
I feel like well, you can't just do something for me. Like
I don't feel like that.
I do, cause I don't think you ever went through that. It's like every single relationship that I ever have been in, they think they have to get validation from her. But
that don't have nothing to do with gifts. That's different. Validation.
That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of.
They gotta be my friend.
Basically. Yeah, they have to be her friend. Like I don't mind it or nothing like that. But it's just like don't overly do it. Like, cause if you overly do it, you can tell that you're trying. Like don't try to be my friend, my sister friend, just to be on her good side, just in case.
They always want to be.
Everybody wants to be on her good side. Like why? Like be on my good side first before you worry about this. Like that's the only thing. It's just like I don't mind people buying my sister stuff for birthdays. I don't mind them taking her out and taking me out too. But sometimes it's just like, hello, I'm your girlfriend. Hello.
And another thing about friendship and relationship is like sometimes I'm talking about relationships in general. Mm-hmm. People want me to turn against my sister.
Right.
But I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like I'm not about to. This is kind of hard because it's like it's not happening right now.
Right.
It's like I'm not about to turn against my sister or get mad with my sister about anybody. If it ain't nothing between us, I'm not here for it at all.
Right.
So if y'all get it, I hope y'all get what we trying to say.
Yeah. If y'all get it, just comment down below.
Yeah, because it's hard to explain.
Yeah. That's like I think about it like, say people that don't have twins, they had a best friend, and imagine this, because Kenyanah's my best friend. So imagine this, if you had a best friend and y'all was close ever since y'all was one, mm-hmm. and you get 18, 19, you get a boyfriend, he's buying both of y'all gifts, he taking both of y'all out. Imagine that feeling.
Boyfriends never took me out. We probably went out together, but I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. No, not taking you out on your own.
Oh,
that is a stretch. That is a stretch. I'm not talking about taking you out by yourself, girl. Mm. I'm talking about both of us. Like, if we go out together, they'll pay for our meal, or if we have a birthday, they'll like. I'm not talking.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it sometimes, but sometimes
I don't mind it.
If it's overly doing it, it's like, hello, we both are not your girlfriends. Like, don't get it confused. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If it's overly done. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't get confused because I'm your girlfriend. We're both not your girlfriend. Because if you date immature niggas out here, they would have that mindset like, oh, I got 2 twin girlfriends or something like that. Like, you don't. Sorry. Don't get confused. Well, you understand what I'm saying, right?
I don't know because I never went through that before.
Mm-mm. Well,
I just feel like everybody I've been in a relationship, they want to be nice to Kenyah. Everybody Kenyah been in a relationship, they want to be nice to me.
Yeah.
I don't really care.
I care sometimes.
All right, guys, we're gonna move on to the next topic because we chit chat a little much.
Yeah. So the next thing is us sharing everything.
Yeah. Girl, we had to share socks, drawers, rooms, TVs, gifts.
Yep.
Everything. Like
Christmas.
Sometimes
I don't remember.
All right, so imagine y'all being one single person, right? And you get a PlayStation for your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That's just your PlayStation. If we get a PlayStation, it's our PlayStation. Like,
but in a way, like sharing stuff like the rooms or whatever like that.
I didn't really mind.
We didn't really mind that because when we were, I don't know how old we was, but we had 2 different rooms. Like we just
still
slept with each other. Like my mother and father was like, "Why y'all got your own rooms? Y'all gonna sleep together?" It's just like going back to the identity thing. Like we know in our minds that we have our own room, but if we want to sleep together, we can. So,
but literally, we never slept apart when we were younger, even when we had our own rooms. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It was weird.
But I feel like it's kind of good now because it made us grow. We wear the same thing, so by us sharing, we don't have to share anymore.
And we know how to share with other people. Like we're not selfish. We're not that actually taught us like to be like better women. Like because like we always looking out for people because we always looked out for each other. So it's like our personalities are very, very caring because we was caring for one another. Right. And that's just how we are with our family.
And we don't know nothing otherwise.
Other than that.
Yeah. So it kind of somehow it kind of get me upset when people say that we are selfish.
We selfish, but it's like
there's no possible way.
There's no way we selfish.
Because we always, like even my son is a very selfish little boy, but I understand that because it's only him. Like he don't have no cousins his age, whatever.
He just spoiled.
It's understandable.
But we have other brothers and sisters,
so we understand. Yeah. But we understand that we can't eat up all the food in the house because everybody got to eat. Like we understand all that.
Yeah, but we share stuff now too. Like if she got makeup that I don't,
we don't have to buy 2. We could just buy one.
So it's nothing bad about it. But it's just like literally when you guys are single people, single person, like you got it good because you don't have to share nothing. Like even get a slice of pizza, we gotta share.
That's sometimes it's only because we want to. For real.
Yeah, but we be right now as adults, like we be wearing each other's shoes and stuff like that. But one thing I can tell you is that most of the stuff we gotta like, so we're not wearing each other's stuff. Like most of the things that we have, it's oh my god,
the same.
So next topic.
Okay. So the next one, this will be the last thing that we're gonna talk about. So the last thing is being like apart from each other.
Yeah.
So the only time that we've been apart from each other for almost like 2 years was when we went to college because we both went to Morgan State University together.
And then she left me.
Don't say it like that.
To go to Montclair, and that was the only time that we was ever like apart. But I'm telling y'all right now, it didn't feel like we was apart. We was literally on the phone every day.
We would it was like I was in a relationship. We would even freaking sleep
on the phone,
or
just even watch a movie and be on the
phone together.
So that was the most we were ever apart. But
I used to go down there like all the time. She used to come over here.
But being apart, it kind of gave me like a little bit low key like anxiety. It's like permanent anxiety. Like it's like if something happened to her, oh my god, like
sometimes I felt like she got into a car accident. I kind of felt like something was wrong. And then I called. I think you called. I'm like, I knew something happened. Like I just knew. I felt it.
And even when like this ain't nothing to do with it, but I'm just saying, like even when she had her baby or whatever, it's like all the emotion. I had so much bad anxiety. Like I was so scared
because she had to leave.
It's like
and go back.
It's like something inside of us that is like connected where you can like. It didn't feel good, and it was not fair to me because I feel like if we wasn't born together or we wasn't twins, I wouldn't had that strong emotion like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like back to being apart. It's like constant anxiety.
Yeah, if we're not together.
Yeah,
like we can be apart.
Like if she go to work, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like miles away. Like even when we apart for like a couple hours, like I still within those hours I'm gonna call or whatever. Like that.
Mm-hmm. Cause it kind of give me anxiety, but it just kind of give me anxiety. Like one day I pick up the phone and then something happens to my sister, and I'm like I wasn't there for her, whatever.
Right.
And I'm not like that with nobody else because obviously I don't have a twin sister. I have a freaking responsibility here. God gave me a fucking responsibility. But yeah, I feel like people that are not twins, they can't experience that because they don't have that type of connection with anyone, which is a good thing and a bad thing. So us being apart from each other is like,
it gives you like constant anxiety
and worry.
Yeah,
it's like imagine your kid.
Yeah, don't say I'm your kid now.
No, like it's the same fit. Like anybody that got children out there, imagine your kid being away from you. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
like when Kari away from me, that's the feeling I get when you're not there. So yeah,
that sounds crazy.
It's crazy. Y'all might think it's crazy too, but it's for real. This, I don't know what it is. Like it's for real though. Yeah. But that was the last topic, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And just let us know if you are twins and you experience anything like this or we can even chit chat below and just let us know like some other stuff that you guys go through that you think that you wouldn't go through if you wasn't a twin. Because I want to talk about it because it's interesting to know, especially the whole thing that we just talked about. Like that's just, I want to know if y'all feel the same way. Right.
Yeah. And even if you have even if you're not a twin, like just try to agree with some things and we can just talk about it below. And you ask us some questions about some stuff that we said too as well.
Right.
But thank you guys so much for watching this video.
You can follow me at Keyonce, KEY.Yonce with 3 E's.
And you can follow me at zerosoul.dreamy with 3 Y's on Instagram. And also follow us on TikTok at Gotdamntwinz with a Z_. And we'll see you guys in our next video. Thanks for watching.